Hey guys, welcome back to LatiNation. I'm your host, Humberto Guida. The documentary Skid Row Marathon tells the story of how Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Greg Mitchell organizes a running club in LA Skid Row, comprised of homeless, recovering, and paroled individuals who seek to rediscover their sense of self-worth and discovery through running. The film follows a budding artist, a single mom, and a former rock musician, all of whom are fighting their way out of homelessness, addiction, or the prison system. On the toughest streets in LA, the Skid Row Running Club approaches each race and each day one step at a time as they run their way to a brighter future. A run they continue right here on LatiNation.
I'm Gabby Hayes, and I'm the producer of Skid Row Marathon, a documentary about a Superior Court judge who started a running club on LA Skid Row.
It started out with just a couple of runners, and that's how it began.
We read an article in the LA Times about 4 years ago. We thought that was really an interesting story, that this judge started a running club for homeless people. We had lived downtown before, and it just seems such a impossible situation that people are just lying in the streets and are desperate. And here's one man who's making a difference, running with these people and training them for marathons.
So for us to try to get the stories of these individuals, you first have to earn the people's trust. And we did that by actually running with the group. Gabrielle Hayes, the producer, who's also my wife, she loves to run. And she was like a natural. We're down on Skid Row, she's running, she's at the beginning. So that's the first thing, to get people's trust. And that trust will give you access to these people's lives. So
we ran with them about 4 to 6 weeks before we even started shooting. And at the beginning, we followed several runners, and some relapsed, some disappeared. So it was really challenging to find the story and find the people that we could follow over a period of 4 years.
I never knew what teamwork was about until I run with those guys, because we're there to motivate each other, and that feels good to be part of something so positive.
For him, during the day, sentencing people to life in prison for, murders or gang rapes or shootings, going down to Skid Row early in the mornings, at 6 a.m. he's down there running with these guys. It's like a big commitment. And he has a family, he has 3 children, and he's just doing this just to help people get a second chance in their lives, which is really so important, because you can't ignore people in the streets or that maybe made bad choices. He gives them a chance to get them back together, find their own dignity, and get back integrated into society.
I was in prison for 29 years, 9 months, 17 days.
One horrendous act does not define a person in his or her entirety.
Homelessness is such a big issue in Los Angeles, with the highest concentration here that we have, and you only hear bad stories about it. Here you feel with the documentary there is hope, and the message is what Judge Mitchell says at the end, maybe do something, get involved one way or another. If you see a person in need, reach out. Just a very simple message.
I hope people take away is that when you do see people, don't buy into stereotypes like I did with Raphael. Gangbanger, murderer, you have to be open to be changed, And people, when you walk through Skid Row, it's not necessarily the best thing to give them money. They might use it for drugs, but a lot of these people are definitely worth a second chance. Yeah, maybe drop us off, Tom.